I've been dominating NBA 2K26, and a big reason why is the dribble moves I'm using. So if you want to have a record like this and get open every play using simple dribble moves on a 6'8 build, then you're going to want to use these dribble moves. I've used these simple but effective dribble moves to beat some of your favorite YouTubers and hold a 95 win percentage on NBA 2K26. These dribble moves help me go on win streaks every single day in NBA 2K26. I'm going to show you all the different moves that I use in NBA 2K26 and a couple extra options in case you don't like one of the moves I'm using. Also with example gameplay clips. So make sure to drop a like on the video and hit that subscribe button if you're new. Let's go ahead and get into the video so I can help y'all out and get started.
He's quicker than I am, but I believe I'm faster than he is, or was at one time. I'm still pretty fast.
What's good, YouTube? It's JWall2Quick back with another video. We're gonna get right into these dribble moves, but quick disclaimer, I dribble to win. You know, I dribble just to score. I like to score a lot, so that's what I'm into. So, you know, this isn't gonna be a crazy dribble tutorial. I'm just showing y'all the moves that work for me, that's gonna get you open, that are effective, that'll help you keep a high win percentage. So let's get into it. So the first things first, let's talk about the motion style before we get to the dribble move. So the motion style you're gonna want to use to move, and the way I'm moving, you're gonna want to use Alex Caruso. This is one of my favorite motion styles, and again, it was one of my favorites last year, and it's one of my favorites this year. And also 2K2 did a test on it, and it's in the top 5 for fastest on offense and defense. So definitely put that on if you're looking to move faster. Some alternatives I've heard are really good are Bradley Beal, so I would definitely try that out as well. So next up, the dribble style. So the dribble style you should be using on tall builds right now, as you know, is Zach LaVine. Why is everybody pushing Zach LaVine? Because you can burst with both ball hands. You can burst to the left or right, and it has a push cross in it as well. So it's very good, and it's, you know, all around just the best one you can use for a tall guard at the moment. If you need an alternative, I would check out Shea, but I believe you can only get that if you're 6'6". So for these 6'8s, I definitely think Zach LaVine is the wave, and I would not try anything else at this point. However, you know, as the seasons go on, maybe we'll unlock a different dribble style. Maybe there'll be Michael Jordan dribble style or something like there was in years past, and we can see how that is. But as of right now, Zach LaVine is the money to be using. So getting into the signature size up, that you want to be using on tall guards is a little bit subjective. However, at the moment, to me, the best one is Tracy McGrady. If you need an alternative, I would try out Paul George as well, but Tracy McGrady is great for speed boosting, and in my opinion, it's the best one you should be using right now. Like I said, if you don't like it, try out Paul George, and there is some other alternatives that you can look into and lab up yourself, but at this point, I believe T-Mac is what I'll be using until something better comes out in one of the seasons. For the breakdown combo, I use Devin Booker. It's this move right here that kind of pushes you forward in front of the defender that you've seen in a lot of my clips. I'm gonna slow it down for you right here. As you can see, I do it behind the back, and I literally hold RT and flick the right stick up, and it moves me forward in front of the defender. Great move to get crabs and just get in front of people, so you can go ahead and shoot a nice open shot. You know, if they're playing you close, it just pretty much pushes you forward. So it's a really good move. If you're not into that, or you're not, you know, into crabbing people, or you have a hard time with that, I would definitely try out Eric Gordon breakdown as well. I've heard good things about that. So okay, let's go ahead and get into the next move. So the next move is the Jimmy Butler escape, which is my favorite escape move, as you can see. So look, I'm gonna do it right here, speed boost past my defender. So I'll slow it down for you just to explain a little bit more. All you're really doing is holding RT and moving the right stick in the left or right direction, whichever way you're trying to go, just straight to the right or left. It's going to give you this escape move, and you can just clearly run out of it really easy and really quick and get past your defender most times. A lot of times it'll catch people off guard. So next we have combo moves. Honestly, I'm not going to lie to you guys, I don't use combo moves too much. I know last year Pro was the wave. This year I've been using Jason Tatum just because I feel like it looks cool. So this is definitely a personal preference one. I would definitely just check in the ones that you think looks cool, that makes your dribbling look how you want it to look. So I'm using Jason Tatum combo moves on this one. So for crossover, I'm also using Devin Booker crossover. So as you can see, it's one of my favorite moves in NBA 2K26. As you can see, as soon as he steps up, I hit the crossover, and I'm wide open at the paint. I mean, it really catches people off guard. You can also do a pullback after that and shoot. It's a really good way to just catch people off guard. And I'm assuming you guys know how to do a crossover, and I don't have to explain how to do it. As you can see here, I'm going to combo up a couple of the moves. So I do the crossover, he steps up, I hit the Devin Booker aggressive, I'm right in front of him, and that's a midi. So I mean, it's pretty easy to just combo these kind of things together. You see I'm doing the crossover through a couple of people there as well. Very great move, and I really like using it. Next, let's go ahead and get into the behind the back. So the favorite behind the back I like this year is indeed Kobe White. So Kobe White has a really good standstill behind the back, and I like the standstill behind the backs better. If you need alternatives, Scottie Pippen is really good, but in my opinion, I like Kobe White just because of the standstill behind the back. Also, Shea has a good behind the back too, but it looks a little strange, but it is a really good animation, so definitely try that out as well. So, you know, as you can see, I'm hitting the behind the back here. I'm going to get it again, and then I'm going to do the Jimmy Butler escape to the rim after doing it. So you can combo it up with a lot of the moves that we talked about already. So for a spin, I use Penny Hardaway, and an alternative would be Steve Nash. However, Penny Hardaway is really good for those like glitchy spin moves. Honestly, I don't dribble like that too much, but if you want to get glitchy and try and look like Stezo out there, you're going to want to rock that Penny Hardaway. So for the hesitation, I use Kobe White. I really like this one a lot. It just really is fast. Out of hesitations, you can just kind of run out of things. So if you don't like Kobe White, Kevin Durant sigs are really good too. You can rock Kevin Durant hezi as well. But there's a bunch of other good ones that you can try out. I'm sure they will drop some more good ones this year as well. So getting into the step back. So my favorite step back, where there's a bunch of good step backs actually for tall builds, but my favorite step back is Jimmy Butler. I know that may be surprising to a lot of you because most people right now are using Devin Booker, or they're using Vince Carter. Vince Carter you can kind of run out of as well, and same with Devin Booker. But I really like to run down the court full speed after a crossover and then just do a quick snatch back. So this Jimmy Butler one really is the best one for my play style, but I don't think, it may not be the best one in the game, but for my play style, this is what I like to use. So try out Vince Carter. I know a lot of people like Joe Knows and Two-Tac use Vince Carter, and also you can try out Devin Booker. I know Koza has been talking a lot about how he loves the Devin Booker one. I've tried all of them, and in my opinion, I really just like Jimmy Butler for my play style. Another quick tip for you guys, go ahead and go over to the controller settings, go over to passive dribble hand switches, turn this off immediately. This will mean, so if you stop, if you run into one side and you stop, the ball will just automatically go to your offhand, and it just makes for dribbling being clunky and looking weird. So you're going to want to go ahead and take this off immediately. There's no reason to have it on at all, honestly, in my opinion. So just go ahead and get rid of it. It'll help your dribbling a lot. Another quick tip, if you're a twos player or ones player, Kobe Bryant triple threat style. Yes, I know it sounds like an old head shit, but Kobe Bryant triple threat style, if you catch the ball, you can kind of, you know how he has that animation where he puts his leg out and it kind of like slides you in front of the defender. So that right there. So you can keep doing that in ones or in twos, and they'll sometimes like slide you in front of the defender if you end up having to pick up your dribble for some reason and get you an open shot. So just a quick tip for you there if you want to try that out. Another tip I just want to come back to is the motion styles are very, very important. That's why in the beginning of the video, I gave you my motion style immediately. These are very important, and just how you move. I kind of miss when it wasn't like this in older 2Ks, but really you could have all the best sigs on and have a shitty motion style, and it'll make you move really weird. So definitely try out some motion styles, see what you like. Again, I really love Alex Caruso. Kawhi Leonard is really good for defense. Jalen Suggs is good for defense as well, but for offense, I really enjoy Alex Caruso. You can definitely try out Bradley Beal as well if you're able to get that on your build height. But for right now, I would just stick with Alex Caruso until we get some more test results from 2K Toots and see if there's anything that would be faster than that on both ends of the ball. So definitely try that Alex Caruso out to move a little bit faster. Don't forget to click the video on the screen right now, man. Go ahead and go watch that for me. Hey, and if you're still watching this, you are loyal, man. Hey, if you need a crew, let me know, and we can really invite y'all to my crew because we can always use more members. So let me know. Let me know in the comment section. Send me your gamer tag, your win percentage, whatever. Let me know in the comment section. My Twitter's in the description if you need to get a hold of me. All right, man. I'm out of here. Peace.